Okay guys, it's Master Chappie, we're back, and today we're going to be looking at how to stop the delay screen. In the last video, which I'll just put an annotation, we talked about the FL screen and how to slow that down. And now we're going to go ahead and look at the delay screen. Now, the way we're going to want to stop these is a lot different than one another. It's very, very different how we want to approach slowing down the delay screen, which is basically just turning a halfback slip screen usually is the most common one out of various formations, and then instead of leaving the running back on that regular screen route, we go ahead and put them on a delay route. And then what you're going to see happen is these blocks all develop. You know, you're almost getting hit in the backfield as the quarterback, and you just get a huge gain. And as you're going to see on the replay, what makes this work especially well is the fact that, you know, these guys are still blocking and then they're releasing, and all these linemen are essentially taken out of the play. So that's 4 guys, you know, taken out of the play, and then we have 3 lead blockers. You know, they still have to cover everything on the other side of the field, and we've got a bunch of lead blockers versus usually 1 or 2 guys maybe, you know, on the right side of the field. So that's going to be huge play. Now, again, what we could do is try to put some contains over there if you want, but this is not going to be the most successful way to stop this. And go ahead and show us why right here. Now they can go ahead and that time it worked out well. But what you're going to notice here is if you just put a contain over there, they can just wait on these blocks to develop a little bit. You know, as you can see here, and you're still going to get a big play. So, you know, the contain can help. Again, like the last time against the halfback slip screen, it can help. Also, if you just put a flat zone over there, it's going to be pretty much the same thing. You know, you're going to have 1 guy, but 1 guy versus 3 blockers, and you're still going to get hit for a huge play. So the key is there's 2 approaches that I like to take to stopping this. And the first approach is an aggressive approach. It's a more aggressive approach, but it's blitzing heavy. And it sounds crazy. Why would you want to blitz against a screen? But actually against the delay screen, the idea is that we're going to actually cause the halfback to block, and he's going to end up blocking. He's never going to release, and by the time he releases, the quarterback's going to get sacked. So, you know, as you're going to see in this example, you know, we got man-to-man coverage everywhere. And, you know, we're sending 6, and typically you want to send a lot of guys in. Around 6 should do the job, hopefully, as we should see here. You know, the running back's blocking, and he doesn't release. We just barely got the release off. And if he does get that release, this is the consequence. But as you're going to see again, we'll go ahead and run that one more time. Go ahead and do this. Set up this blitz, and just go ahead and you know, the running back, he's gonna block here, gonna block there, and you get a huge sack for about 15 yards. So as you're gonna see here again, the whole idea, as you've seen it even in the last example, we want to get him to block a rusher, and that's the key to this working, this concept, the blitzing concept. And I think this is the best way personally to stop it. But obviously, you know, you don't want to always have to blitz in case they run a different screen or something of the sort like that. But as you can see here, he's going to block, and there's no way the quarterback can get that pass off to him. He still hasn't released by the time that quarterback's released the pass. And, you know, we can even block Fasano, and we're still going to see, you know, hopefully the same result here again, as long as we get him to block. If he doesn't block, you know, obviously that's going to be better off for the offense. But for the most part, it's definitely going to be the best way to slow down this screen in particular, this delay screen, from virtually any formation. Because what's going to happen is, you know, by the time he gets loose, you're going to be hitting the quarterback already. And that's usually going to be a huge sack, or it's going to end up being a big play for the defense. So that is the first way I like slowing down the delay screen. And now the next way is going to be the more coverage approach to slowing it down. And in this case, we're just going to go ahead and get some extra defenders in that area of the field. Then we'll go with the contain over here. We'll go with the flat. And just try to get as many guys on that side of the field as possible. As you're going to see here, We got that contain out there. The contain rushed in, actually made a play on the ball. I'm going to see here again. We can get a few flat zones, maybe a flat purple concept over there. And then user, the running back, get him, make sure that guy's over there. But as you can see here, we can just get a bunch of guys on that side of the field. And hopefully you're able to make a play in the backfield. And then the best thing you can do, obviously, is to user it. What I would do is probably get like an extra player like Thomas over there in a contain or something like that. And then go ahead and just user guard that halfback. Wait for him. As soon as they make it, you're able to hopefully make a play on the ball. Right there, I'm trying to user 2 controls, so I wasn't able to get the best users possible. Let's go ahead and try that again. Thomas on this contain. And hopefully that contain again will do the same thing as it did in the FL screen, is to slow down that cutback lane. But again, we're just going to go ahead, come in here, wait, try to not get blocked, and then go ahead and make a play on that running back and make sure he's unable to get that ball. And a lot of times you may get blocked, but as long as you can get off that block, you can go ahead and get an interception. Various good things can happen for you. And then you can just go ahead and clog up that area and hit him before he's able to make a play. So, those are the 2 ways I would recommend stopping it. First being blitz it heavy. And then the second being, get as many guys on that side of the field as the running back's on. Because one key thing with those delay screens is whatever side the running back's on, the delay screen's going to go to that side. If the running back's on the right side of the field, you don't have to worry about the delay screen going to the left. It's going to go to the right. And, vice versa. If he's on the left side of the field, the delay screen's going to go to the left. So you can kind of sell out. And that definitely is a benefit to us for the delay screen in particular, because if you had to worry about it going left to right, that would be a lot more troublesome. But generally speaking, even for the FL screens, it's going to go to the same side, but there are some of them that you can go ahead and flip it. But whereas for the delay screen, you're pretty much 99.9% of the time guaranteed that it's going to go to that side of the field. So as you can see here, we blitz again. Very going to be difficult for our opponent to get that pass off. So hopefully this helped you guys out in stopping the delay screens. And this can come out of various formations, but the same concepts will work. The same concepts you can apply to any formation. Let's go ahead and run a delay screen under center really quick here, and just run this pinch cover 0 or something. But let's find the screen, this halfback slip screen here. Okay, Bush going to be going to the delay to the right. We're blitzing heavy, and he was able to get that pass off. So see if we can get that blitz there a little bit quicker. Now, one thing I would like to do is get the blitz to come off the side you think the running back's going to. That way you can make sure he actually does pick somebody up. Whereas if you're bringing the blitz from the opposite side, he might not pick a guy up just because he's on that side of the field. So, typically most passing scenarios, if the running back's on the right, you want to blitz from the left. But in the case of the delay screen, if the delay screen is going to go to the right, I would actually prefer my heat to come from that right side heavily, because I want that running back to block somebody. If he blocks somebody, we're going to be good to go. If he doesn't block somebody, there's the potential for a really big play for the defense. So that's going to be the key to stopping these delay screens, is trying to get that running back to really pick somebody up. And then by the time he gets one off, gets the pass off, we're going to have a bunch of guys in that area. Even when we blitz, they're going to be able to hopefully make a play on the ball. And in the end, definitely get a huge play for the defense. So, again, apply these concepts to stop that delay screen. And good luck, guys. Hopefully you enjoy this. If you did, be sure to subscribe for more. We'll have a lot of gameplay and tips coming up soon. And leave a like if this helped you out. Till the next time.